crop may have failed. He should have helped them. He didn't help nobody else. He decided, well, I'm going to tear down my old barns, I'm going to build new barns, and I'm going to take everything for myself. He only focused on himself. He did not realize that God had blessed him so that he could be a blessing. I say God blesses us so that we can be a blessing. God blessed him and he blessed no one. He took and chose that he was going to sow it all up for himself. He tore down his old barn, he built him new barns, and then he said to his soul, you can take it easy. You don't have to do nothing for a long time now. You don't even have to worry and plant no more for years if you don't want to. You got enough for many years. Jesus said when he taught us how to pray, he said, give us this day our daily bread. When God was leading the children in the wilderness, he fed them with manna from on high. And how did he feed them? He told them to go out and gather each day enough for today. Don't take any extra, because if you take any extra, it's going to spoil. And on approaching the Sabbath day, take enough for 2 days, because there was be no gathering on the Sabbath day. So on the day before the Sabbath, you was allowed to take enough for 2 days. Get enough for that day and the day following, because you were not to go out and gather on the Sabbath day. But they was disobedient to God. They always did something else other than what God told them. And whenever they took any extra in, it rotted and it spoiled. Didn't work. They were always disobedient. That's what we do. When God blesses and tells us to do one thing, we do something else, do something different, add to, change, alter. That's where we get in trouble. Give us this day our daily bread. When God gave that man an abundance and an overflow, rather than him reaching out to the poor, to the needy, how can I be a blessing to? Who can I help? He said, I'm going to tear down my old barns. I'm going to store it all up for myself. God blesses us so we can be a blessing. I'm going to say that again. God blesses us so we can be a blessing. Jesus said, the poor you will have with you always. And what did he tell that young rich ruler? Sell everything you have and give it to the poor. Then come follow me. God wants us to love one another, to reach out to each other, and to care for one another. And a lot of times we don't do that. When we love our neighbor as ourselves, if this man had been loving his neighbor as himself, when God blessed him with that abundance, his neighbors had some barns that wasn't filled. Fill your neighbor's barn. Your neighbors may have had a fair crop. Fill their barns. Fill those around you's barns. Help as many as you can. And let God bless you for next year's crop and next year and the day after that. Give us this day our daily bread. We get so full and so full of self till we can't see God. We can't listen to God. We don't make our hearts open to God. We all about self. We got to get out of self and start seeking God and knowing what God is saying to us. So let us don't just get focused on works. Because that man who was focused on his works, he told his soul, he said, you can take it easy now. But he hadn't done the will of God. When we've done the will of God, we have nothing to boast about even then. Let us do all things to the glory and to the honor of God. We thank God for you this morning. I'm going to sing a few songs here. I'm just going to give God some praise on my way out. Whenever y'all just vanish from the room, I'm just going to sing it till yes, I'm just praising the Lord, just giving God some glory as I sing. I want to live so God can use me. I want to live so God can use me. I want to live so God can use me anytime and anywhere. I want to live so my God can use me. I want to live so God can use me. I want to live so my God can use me anytime and anywhere.